Today I'm going to do a video about mounting tires. There's already a few other videos out there of this, but today it's going to be boggers specifically. So boggers have a little bit thicker sidewall and bead, and so it's a little bit tougher to get a wheel in them. But today I will show you how to do that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay guys, so for tools we have our rubber mallet, our soapy water, and a couple of 3-foot spoons. So to get started, we're going to soak up the bead. Soak up the face of this one. Now you want to put the face in. I'll show you why in a second. Spoon. You want to kind of just start making a place for that wheel to fall in. Oh, I'm going to grab the other spoon. That one has a bump on it. It's going to be difficult to get out of there. Get that out. And there it is. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the easiest one. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a couple blocks, and you want that wheel to sit as close to the top, to the front of that bead as possible, without being all tipsy. So one thing I forgot to do was to soak the backside of this bead. It might be a little bit harder, but we're gonna try it anyway. So this is where the hooked part of the spoons come in. You're gonna put that. That, and then you want to put your knee here. And start working your way around. And it's important to take small bites when you're doing this. If you try to take too big of a bite, if you try to take too much of the tire at once, then you'll be going nowhere. And one very important thing is, I'll show you when it gets there, I guess. So I'll show you this at this point. It'll stay there. You want to make sure that the bead of the tire is going underneath this the lip here. There's an indentation on the rim, and if your bead doesn't slip down, then you will also be going nowhere at that point too. That really messed us up on the first couple tires we did, and it took forever. So you want to always try to be pushing down the bead as you're going around to make sure that it's going past that lip. It's having a little trouble slipping down past that. There we go. Now you see when it slipped down past that, how easy that was to keep going. And I'll show you that again so you can really understand what I'm talking about. So now you can see that there's a bigger space here, and that the tire is actually past. It's underneath that extra lip. And like I said, if your bead isn't like that, then you will not be getting your tire on. So at this point, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get our spoon in there, take this one out, and the last little bit tire seated like that. Now to get air in the tire, a lot of people use ether. What I normally do is put a ratchet strap around the center of the tire and tighten it up, and then just put air to it, and if one part's leaking, you can kind of push on the tire and get it to stop leaking, and it'll catch and start filling up with air. Yeah, so also another thing you can do is put 2 ratchet straps around it, so it tightens up equally and tries to seal the bead all the way around. So yeah, that's how you do it. So one thing I forgot to mention was when you're taking your spoon out, you want to make sure you twist it towards where the bead or where the wheel isn't in the tire yet. And you want to put your foot there too, or your knee or whatever. And this is so that when you're taking your spoon out, you don't lose the progress that you just made And another thing was when you're pushing a spoon down, your pry bar or whatever, you don't want to just push one down. You want to push both of them down at the same time, because the other one will probably try to hit you and you'll lose your progress and you'll probably be a little bit madder. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is my first time mounting a set of tires. The first one or two were really difficult, but yeah, I watched some other videos and kind of did some stuff on my own. And so this is how it works for tires with stiff beads and sidewalls. So yeah, thank you guys.